Hello everyone, my name is Valerie Keshishian. I want to talk about some social factors that influence on mental disorders. I'll start with the three types of depression. The one is mild depression. A person may feel slightly sad over some ordinary disappointment. Example can be like getting B instead of A for a student. In situational depression, a person would be sadder because of a more unpleasant experience, like having a loved one die or break up with boyfriend or girlfriend or losing a job. Major depression, for when a person has a mental disorder involving the kind of a sadness that in extreme out of proportion to the event that has triggered it. So to that person, it looks like it's the end of the world. 8% of US teens suffer from major depression at some time during any 1 year. The section race and ethnicity, many studies shows higher rates of psychiatric distress among American blacks, Hispanic, and Asian than white people. Maybe because of they experience more social issues like discrimination, poverty, and cultural conflicts areas. Relationship between mental disorder and race or ethnicity. Among the lower classes, Puerto Rican and African American are more likely than Irish and Jewish Americans to have sociopathic inclination. African American are more likely to show paranoid disorders. Jewish Americans tend more to manifest depressive disorders. Asian American, like Korean ancestry, have more depressive symptoms than white. Urban environment, relationship between urban environments and mental disorders. The US and Netherlands surveys showed higher rates of mental disorders in urban areas, especially in inner cities. The urban environments produce a lot of mental problems because it generates an abundance of physical and social stress like traffic congestion, excessive noise, population density, loneliness, and lack of social support. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is an impact of war. Is a mental illness with symptoms of abuse, alcohol, and drug, and emotional numbness, outburst of rage, severe depression, and recurring nightmares. In some cases, PTSD can lead to the person to commit a suicide or homicide. 20% of military service members on combat served in Iraq and Afghanistan. They return home with some symptoms of PTSD. 2.1 million service members have been deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan, so about 400,000 of them suffer from it. The example can be Mark Waddell, according to our book. He's a Navy commander with PTSD. He had some issues with ordinary things like loud noises such as vacuum cleaner, or sleeping with a gun under his pillows, or sweating a lot at night. He received treatment using drug and psychological therapy to calm the storm. Veterans with PTSD tend to bounce back to normal if they have a strong and, most importantly, supportive social network of family and friends. Global perspective on mental disorder. US being the world's most individualistic and competitive society, but has the world's highest incidence of mental disorders. French has 18%, Dutch has 15%, Chinese 9%, and Nigerian, they have 5%. Some types of mental disorder appear in certain societies, but never or rarely in other examples. Like in Latin America, some people are tormented by susto, the pathological fear that their soul have left their bodies. In Malaysia, some suffer from lata. It makes a victim to scream, swear, or gesture for a prolonged period when startled by loud noise or snake. In US, some women are afflicted with anorexia. It's a fear of weight gain. This was my area. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.